Spain awoke today to a story that will be told for generations. The young Princess Leonor, heir to the Spanish throne, has made her choice. But it is not the choice anyone expected. And now the world is holding its breath. For years, the public had watched her grow. From the shy girl at official events to the poised young woman taking her oath to the Constitution. Everyone assumed they knew her path. Her destiny seemed clear: duty first, love second. Yet in a single announcement, she shattered that expectation. The royal palace of Zarzuela confirmed it in a simple, understated statement early this morning. Princess Leonor is engaged. The name of her fiancé. Carefully spoken by the queen herself. And with it came a silence across the country. Not because the man is unknown. But because he is not the man the media had speculated for years. Who is he? A question that echoed through every news channel, every royal watcher's discussion, every whispered conversation in the cafes of Madrid. What they know is this: he is not of royal blood. Not a prince from a foreign kingdom. Not the son of a noble house. And yet, he has managed to capture the heart of the future queen. Their story began far from the grand halls of power. A quiet meeting, shielded from cameras and press. Friends say they saw something in her eyes that day, a softness, a light that had not been there before. Those close to her speak of long walks in the gardens of the Royal Academy, where she trained as a military cadet. He would wait outside the gates, never stepping forward until she gave the smallest nod. The king's reaction. Sources close to the palace say it was measured. Felipe VI, ever the statesman, understands the weight of such a decision. This marriage is not just about love. It will define the monarchy's image for decades. Yet those same sources hint at a private meeting between father and daughter, one that lasted hours, behind closed doors. When they emerged, their expressions were unreadable. For Queen Letizia, the moment is deeply personal. She herself entered the royal family as a commoner, a journalist who captured the king's heart. She knows better than anyone the challenges her daughter will face. And she knows the power of public opinion. She has been silent so far, but her silence speaks volumes. Internationally, the reaction is split. Some hail the match as a sign of modern monarchy, a queen who chooses love over tradition. Others see it as a gamble, a risk to centuries of royal protocol. Across Europe, other royal families are watching closely. Behind the polished smiles, there are whispers: will this strengthen Spain's monarchy, or weaken it? The announcement came with no wedding date. No photographs. Just a brief acknowledgement and the knowledge that change is coming. Already, the streets of Madrid are alive with speculation. Designers wonder who will craft her gown. Historians debate whether this is the most unconventional royal union since King Edward VIII abdicated for love. And yet, the most compelling questions remain unanswered. What does this mean for Leonor's role as future queen? How will the Spanish people respond once they know more about the man who will stand beside her? Will the monarchy emerge renewed, or divided? Because here's the truth: this is not just a love story. It's a turning point. A collision between tradition and choice, between centuries of expectation and the quiet voice of the heart. And for Princess Leonor, it's a step into the unknown, one that could either define her reign or test it to its limits. Every royal marriage tells us something about the crown. This one will tell us everything about the woman who will one day wear it. And so the world waits. Not for the wedding invitations. Not for the photographs. But for the moment when Leonor steps forward, hand in hand with the man she chose, and shows us what kind of queen she intends to be. Because in the end, this announcement was more than news. It was a promise. And like all promises made under the gaze of history, it will be remembered.